So, hello everyone, and I hope you all are doing well with all the new hobbies that you are picking up. And as you have clicked on this video, it's obvious that the next hobby on the list is crocheting, and best luck for that. And yeah, so I'll introduce myself and my recent works at the end of this video. Like, this is my recent work, it's a hood. I'll tell you about this maybe at the end of this video, and that can wait. The first thing, the important thing for this video is for me to teach you how to start crocheting. So in order for you to learn crocheting, you need two things, which is a hook and yarn. So the hook I am using for this video is 4.5 mm hook, which is, I believe, ideal for crochet for beginners to start with. It's quite bigger in size. You can start with even smaller hooks and smaller yarn. This is 6 ply woolen yarn. So you can start with smaller sizes, but the smaller it is, the difficult it is to work with. So if you are a beginner, I would strongly suggest that you should go with a 4.5 mm hook and a 6 ply woolen yarn. So yeah, after all this being said, the first thing that you need to learn as a crochet artist, the most basic thing is a slip knot. I think maybe you are familiar with this. This is called a slip knot, which gets undone when you pull the string on the opposite directions. So yeah, this is the first basic thing, and I'll tell you how to make a slip knot. Like, make a circle around your index finger, then push the yarn through that circle this way. So this is a slip knot. It is the basic of every crochet project that you are going to make. So once again, make a circle around index finger and then push the string through it. This is slip knot. And then the second thing, the next step is get your hook through the slip knot, tighten it a little bit according to what you feel good. Yeah, so that's the second step. And then comes holding the yarn. So the way I hold the yarn is like this: get it behind your pinky finger, roll around, then get it behind your index finger, and then hold the slip knot with your middle finger and the thumb, like this. This is the best holding position for beginners, for absolute beginners. I'll tell you once again: get the yarn between your ring finger and your pinky, turn around, get it behind your index finger, and hold the knot with middle finger and thumb. Once that's done, we will start making chains. So make sure your hook is positioned this way. Push it over the yarn a little, then get the yarn through the slip knot. Once again, now the thing for beginners is you can start holding the most recent chain that you made. This thing is called a chain. So hold it between your middle finger and thumb, then get the yarn through the chain that you made. Hold the most recent chain that you made, make sure your hook is headed this way, push it over the yarn, pull it through the chain. This is how we make chains. So if you are a beginner, the first few things that I wish to suggest, or the piece of advice that I have for you guys, is a little bit maybe longer for this video, so stick with the video for a while. So the chains you will make won't look like this. Like, they might get a little larger in size, or sometimes you might mess up the yarn a little bit, just like I have. So the chains will maybe look something like this, which might not look proper, but you don't need to get discouraged or disappointed about it, as this is your first time crocheting and no one no one can like learn something on learn something no one can get better at something in the first trial itself. So you don't need to get discouraged when your chains don't look like this. Like in this part all the chains are alike, but if you look at this part the chains don't look alike. So yeah, this is the first time that you are crocheting, so you don't need to worry about these things. And the second thing that I wish to suggest to crochet beginners is don't start making projects right away. Like make chains, undo them for a while, and get familiar with your rhythm of it. Like once you start doing chains, after a while you will notice that how you can adjust the tension, how you can adjust the size of a chain. So learn those things, but don't start making projects right away. So once again, we hold the yarn, then we start making a few chains like this. And yeah, once you get used to making chains, you don't have to hold the most recent chain. Like for me, it's like I can make 5-6 chains in a row, and then I hold the most recent chain that there is. So you have to keep making chains. So if you are a beginner, I think you should make like 50 to 100 chains for the first few times and undo them, and then again until you get familiar with the rhythm of crocheting, of your own rhythm. The person that taught me the basics told me that you need to get familiar with your own rhythm before you can follow any tutorial or make something of your own. So what I did was I took a ball of crochet like this and I chained the entire ball and then I undid it, so for twice or thrice, and then you won't realize what you are learning until you get into projects. Like when I was doing that, I thought it was useless, but once I learned my own rhythm, it was easy for me to make projects, and the pace with that I have learned things is quite fast, as I have as people have said about it on Reddit and things. So yeah, now I'm talking about the thing that I have made recently. It's a hood. It's evil eye, and then these are moon granny squares. So we will learn everything. We will learn about shapes, how to give a particular shape to your crochet thing, how to crochet out of intuition than following tutorials. Like most of the times I find myself crocheting uh, things only from the images. Like I look at something and I start making it as I know my own rhythm around it, I would say. Like I have learned how shapes work in crocheting, and that's how we are going to learn throughout this series. And if you are willing to learn, willing to create your own crochet pieces out of intuition, stick around. And yeah, that was it. So comment down anything you wish to know, and yeah, I'll be putting out some videos of the things that I have made out of intuition, and if those feel right to you, make sure you subscribe and make sure you share this with fellow friends who wish to learn crocheting. So yeah, that was it. Happy crocheting.